Where's your how's your cousin's girlfriend? Christy, I don't go out, so I don't think about it. It's all right. I saw election day. Okay. Well, I wave. Around the corner, so I see, I wave. So I will talk to you further about that, but I just want to let you know what I said to her. How I said they come to you. Oh, these are really good. You call me last minute. You know, you know your voice number. I call you. We will now call the meeting to order. We'll have city councilor state the roll.
Yeah.
Present.
Here.
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 Here. Esther.
Here.
Here. Santana.
Here. Here.
Santiago. Vespa. Present. Hamza. Here. Cola. Here. Edward.
Here.
Peters.
Present.
Morrison.
Here.
Myers.
Here.
Hamilton. Marshall.
Here.
Mark.
Present.
Philip.
Here.
Hickman.
Present.
Here. A quorum has been established. We'll now have divine guidance by order from Board 16.
I'd like to thank all of us who are here present, and I'd like to remind each and every one of us what the Lord tells us in the second book of Timothy. As legislators, we sometimes forget this very essential word, which is the things that God has not given us, but the things that He has. And if you remember in the book of second of Timothy, it says, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but what has He given us? A spirit of power, of love, and self-discipline. What does that mean that He's given us that power? That means that as legislators, we can impact transition in life. As we give a word, we can bring justice to the unjust. We can advocate. We can hear a situation and connect the constituent to an agency. That means we have the power to transform lives. As each and every day, as we've done in the last decade or in the last several years, we've been able to make changes in legislation. We've made changes to better the community. We strive to change the lives through doing things that we even worse, better job proposals, better opportunities, better employment, better education, more affordable housing. So that means that we have the power to transform for the better. But you can also have the power to cause someone to get hurt. Why? Because your word is influential. So whenever you do so, make sure you have the sound mind. Self-discipline also means to have the sound mind. So when you do so, sound mind means have compassion. Let's remember to have that opportunity to be courteous to even those who are standing against us. Just help them out and love. What does love mean? In the book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 8, it says, in the second portion of that scripture, that God is love. Which means that if you are doing it in the spirit of love, you do it in the spirit of God. And if you do it in the spirit of God, that means that you're not alone. Sometimes we have emails, phone calls, complaints after complaints, consumers knocking on our doors, and sometimes we may lose that sound mind, but when God is with us, we're able to remind ourselves that God is with me, let me do it with compassion and love. Let me do it with the spirit of discipline to be able to impact life. And as legislators, we've been called to do that, to transform the lives of this city. Together, we can collaborate with administration, we can collaborate with one another, we can certainly reach out. And if there's any time that you find yourself in need of something, we have a leadership that has always kept their doors open for us to ask for advice. We have colleagues that have always said, you know what, if you need a hand, I got you. I can for Haven, but I can also contact folks in Westville or in the Hill or other areas because we collaborated together for years. So remember, you have the power to transform, you have that power to change, but keep that compassion, keep that self-discipline, and remember that if God is with you, who can come against you? Good evening.
We will now have a special presentation to the city council and order of Ward 21. Please meet me at the podium, please. Good evening. Everybody sitting up so calm tonight. Everybody looking so good from right here. Would everybody please help me and welcome Dr. Robinson to the podium. This time last year, this board unanimously voted in honor of the first woman slave here. We made corners, they did the research, they made sure she wasn't forgotten. So I need to give another round of applause. And I think it is only fitting that we welcome her here so that she can do what she do best.
Thank you very, very much, Madam President, and members of this wonderful Board of Alders. It is my privilege to introduce individuals who helped to make it possible to have Lucretia's Corner. I'd like to introduce to you, first and foremost, Mr. Eli Saban. Where is Mr. Eli? Alex Boucher. Mr. Alan Ailes. Mr. George Robinson. And the person who drew this picture was here tonight. Many of you saw him, and that is Mr. Ronald Thomas. He had to leave and so now we thank you, and our member, Alder Eli Saban, will come forward and bring to you our certificate of appreciation to you. You have a card in front of you, don't you?
Yes, yes.
It's from us to you. Here we are.
Good evening, colleagues. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Robinson, for all your leadership in making this very important recognition happen. As you have on your desk, Dr. Robinson has made a certificate of appreciation to the folks who are involved in the Lucretia Corner naming. So it says, Certificate of Appreciation, the Lucretia Corner naming project thanks the New Haven Board of Alders in recognition of its designation of the northeast corner of Orange Street and Elm Street as Lucretia's Corner in honor of Lucretia, the first Black female resident of New Haven, circa 1638. From Director Steve Winter, co-chair of the Lucretia Corner naming project, and Dr. Ann E. Garrett Robinson, co-chair, dated November 20, 2023.
thanks to the members. So we'd like Mr. Alan Gales to come forward. Alan, on behalf of the committee and on behalf of us all, we present to you and to all of us that plaque of appreciation. Can you show it to them? Sure.
Oh, look, he's big now.
Beautiful. Board of Alders, the City of New Haven Board of Alders official citation presented by the Alder Troy Streeter. Let's give him a round. Be hereby known to all that the New Haven Board of Alders hereby offers its sincerest congratulations to distinguished retiree Alan Gales in recognition of his work on Lucretia's Corner naming project. Member of the committee received their gift of Thanksgiving. You all received our love. Happy Thanksgiving, and thank you very much for what you did. Thank you.
Thank you again for all your work, for your amazing work to make this happen for the city of New Haven. These are the things that I'm proud to have our elders going out there and do work. They're not worried about it. They're gonna make sure the person that's supposed to be recognized is recognized. We appreciate it. We love it. And thank you for coming here and sharing a special moment with us on the 1-year anniversary. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. I move approval of the journal of the November 9, 2023 Board of Alders meeting.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion, are there any corrections to the journal? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority.
Thank you, Madam President. On unanimous consent, I ask you to see item number 1 from tax collector order of tax refunds November 20, 2023.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Mr. Majority Leader.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion, seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Continuing on unanimous consent, I ask you to see items 2 through 4, to order concerning real property taxes of Travis Brown Jr. on motor vehicle tax account 709985, 79986, and 725,488. 3, order concerning real property taxes of Vanya Mention on motor vehicle tax accounts 547205. And 4, order concerning real property taxes of Clyde Tolles on motor vehicle tax accounts 100726, 103394, 100813, 100814, and 951255.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Mr. Majority Leader.
I move these items.
Second.
The items have been moved in second. Discussion, I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. Good evening. I would like to say that these two constituents have requested for assistance with their interest in order for them to pay the taxes in full. And if we're able to provide that assistance, we'll be able to get $2,193 in total taxes. So I urge support of this body. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passes. Mr. Joyce.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask unanimous consent on item number 5 for the Deputy Economic Development Administrator submitting an order authorizing the City of New Haven acting through its Economic Development Administration to negotiate fees for an extended duration event with the Longboard Theater at the Canal Dock Boathouse.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Joyce.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved and second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Mr. Joyce.
Thank you, Madam President. I note the first readings, item 6. Under second readings, I move item 7 from Attorney Bridget M. D'Angelo, Global Counsel for the United Illuminating Company, submitting an order of the New Haven Board of Alders granting a temporary workspace easement of approximately 0.33 acres and a permanent easement of approximately 0.093 acres with temporary workspace of approximately 0.34 acres in favor of the United Illuminating Company owned by Avigrid for the sitting and construction and erection of certain electrical transmission poles and towers over properties owned by the City of New Haven, known as 230 LLT Grosso Boulevard, MBLU 272-0017-00100, PID 15805, and LLT Grosso Boulevard, MBLU 272-0017-00400, PID 15807, and accepting $46,724 as compensation.
Second.
The item has been moved and second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Mr. Joyce.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item 8, A through I, automatic affairs favorable. A, order the New Haven Board of Alders approving the reappointment of Joyce Alton to the GNHWPCA Board of Directors. B, order the New Haven Board of Alders approving the appointment of Roseanne, aka Rose Chatterton, to the Humane Commission. C, order the New Haven Board of Alders approving the appointment of Alicia Crutchfield to the Cultural Affairs Commission. D, order the New Haven Board of Alders approving the reappointment of Eliezer Lee Cruz to the Board of Library Directors. E, order of the New Haven Board of Alders approving the appointment of Lena Esposito to the Commission on Disabilities. F, order of the New Haven Board of Alders approving the appointment of Ife Michelle Garden to the Cultural Affairs Commission. G, order of the New Haven Board of Alders approving the appointment of Zoe Cluck to the Commission on Equal Opportunities. H, order of the New Haven Board of Alders approving the reappointment of Jean C. Jenkins to the Civilian Review Board. And I, order of the New Haven Board of Alders approving the appointment of Kelly Rosario to the Cultural Affairs Commission.
Second.
The items have been moved and second. Discussion. I call on order from Board 13.
Thank you, Madam President. On Monday, October 23rd, 2023, the Automatic Affairs Committee met. We would favorably like to recommend these appointees. The appointees who were required attended the meeting and spoke before the committee enthusiastically about serving the city. The committee favorably recommends these appointees, and I urge my colleagues to vote favorably. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. So noted.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item 9, automatic affairs, leave to withdraw, order granting leave to withdraw to the communication to approve the appointment of Mark Condon to the Commission on Equal Opportunities.
Second.
The item has been moved and second. Discussion. I call on order from Board 13.
Thank you, Madam President. On Monday, October 23rd, 2023, the Automatic Affairs Committee met, and we recommended giving leave to withdraw to this item. Unfortunately, Mr. Compton was not able to attend this meeting as required. Thank you.
Further discussion on leave to withdraw only. Seeing Seeing none, all in favor of giving this item to approve, roll call, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item is on.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item 10, A and B, City Services and Environmental Policy favorable. A, order of the Board of Alders designating the corner of Thompson Street and Newhall Street as Mrs. Pearlie M. Napoleon Way in perpetuity for her love, commitment, great contributions, and service to people in the Newhallville community and citywide. And B, order of the New Haven Board of Alders designating the corner of Thompson Street and Shelton Avenue as Geneva Pollock Way in perpetuity for her love, commitment, and great contributions and service to the people in the Bitsville community and citywide.
Second.
The items have been moved in second. Discussion, I call on order from Ward 10.
Thank you, Madam President. On Thursday, November 2nd, 2023, the City Services and Environmental Policy Committee met, and we would like to favorably recommend these street corner namings. Members of the community at large and family members in support of these requests came before us regarding Mrs. Napoleon, who faithfully served the Newhallville community and city of New Haven for over 50 years in various capacities, including as public school teacher for over 25 years, faithful parishioner at Mount Hope Temple for over 50 years, and as a mental health worker at the Newhallville Mental Health Center. She was admired by many for her passion, love, and genuine care for the community, and she dedicated herself to helping in any capacity. She nurtured, loved, and cared for her students and their families as if they were their own, and built relationships with her students outside of the classroom. Also, she was the founder of Umoja Outreach Program, assisting with youth development. Over the years, Ms. Pearlie left lasting impressions on everyone, exemplified the true definition of unconditional love, was always willing to give food to those who were in need and give money to those who were without. Mrs. Pollock's passion, love, and genuine care for all were admired by many residents in the community because she dedicated herself to helping and giving back to her community in any capacity. She was a dedicated member, usher, missionary, church nurse, and church mother at Community Baptist Church for over 50 years. Mrs. Pollock began her 33-year teaching career as a 7th grade English teacher at Jackie Robinson Middle School and Urban Youth Middle School before retiring. Mrs. Pollock was more than a teacher. She had something that drew so many people to her. She was kind, nurturing, and loving, had a flair for fashion, especially her hats, and cared for her students through tutoring, mentoring, and building relationships outside of the classroom. The night of our CSEP meeting was divine intervention. We learned the night of this meeting that these two women were good friends, and it's so nice to see that these two corner names were presented before us, and I urge my colleagues to support them. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call on order from Ward 21.
Thank you, Madam President. I rise. Ms. Pollock, she was my school teacher at Jackie Robinson. She was board chair, on the former Alders Ski Mentors. She was an usher, as stated. She ushered at funerals and acts. It is my honor to vote to add her name to the corner of Thompson Street and Shelton Avenue, where she lived on Thompson Street for many years. It is an honor she deserves. I'm asking all my colleagues to vote in favor of this motion. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call on order from Ward 22.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam President. I rise in support of this item with Ms. Pollock. Ms. Pollock was my 7th grade teacher. And believe me, to be my teacher and still survive that as passionately as she has always done, it's just an honor to say that I had her in my life. Ms. Pollock was not just a teacher, she was a mother, an aunt. She was everything that you needed her to be, and she lived right in our community. And that's what I know about teachers. They live right in your community and they care for the children as their children. And so this is such an honor to be able to be here and be a part of this vote, to be able to recognize Ms. Pollock, because you're going to recognize Ms. Pollock, regardless. But to be here today and to be able to vote to say, yes, we will see her name in perpetuity, that is something that I'm just overjoyed. And so I ask my colleagues, please to vote in favor of this corner haven because it is definitely, she is definitely someone that we always want to remember. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. We're going to pass over items C through H. I move item 11, community development favorable order or ordinance regarding zoning map amendment to change the zoning designation of A, property located on Thorn Street from light industrial IL to business A, BA.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 6.
Thank you, Madam President. On Wednesday, October 18, 2023, the Community Development Committee met, and we would like to favorably recommend the zoning map amendment change of property to Thorn Street. The New Haven Dream LLC and the New Haven Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, collectively known as NHC, presented on this item. The existing facility located at 181 Clifton Street is extremely outdated and does not provide the level of amenities, privacy, and protection against the spread of disease that residents deserve and expect. In an effort to provide a state-of-the-art level of care to New Haven community, NHC proposes to relocate to an entirely new and extremely attractive building on 2 Thorn Street. The property was selected because not only will the new center provide a much better level of care to its residents, but it will significantly enhance the appearance of the West Street neighborhood and provide a vital service to an underserved area of New Haven. We ask for your support on approval of this change zone designation. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, this is an ordinance amendment. I'll have the city council clerk take the roll.
Yes. Douglas. Burke.
Yes.
Singh. Yes. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Duco.
Yes.
Rivera. Testa.
Yes.
Antunes.
Yes.
Santana.
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
Santiago. Fresco.
Yes.
Gonzo.
Yes.
Cola. Yes. Edwards.
Yes.
Ashland Smith. Junior.
Yes.
Morrison.
Yes.
Myers.
Yes.
Hamilton. Marshall.
Yes.
Marks.
Yes.
Rutherford.
Yes.
Hickman.
Yes.
Wingate.
Yes.
Yes. Is there anyone who has voted wishing to vote? Is there anyone who has voted wishing to change your vote? Seeing none, the item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item 12, Health and Human Services favorable resolution of the Board of Alders authorizing the New Haven Health Department to accept an American Rescue Plan Act voucher from the state of Connecticut Department of Public Health in the amount of $1,956,240 to conduct epidemiological investigations in response to children found to have venous blood lead levels of 5 milligrams per deciliter or greater in the city for the period of July 1, 2023 to December 31, 2026. Excuse my errors.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 1.
Thank you, Madam President. The Health and Human Services Committee met on Thursday, October 19th, 2023, regarding this item. We heard from the City's Director of Environmental Health who proposed to use the ARPA voucher in the amount of over $1.9 million to conduct epidemiological investigations in children. The City of New Haven is one of the most municipalities in the state with the highest reported blood cases due to the amount of polystock built prior to 1978, which is approximately 80%. And the lowest actionable lead level in the state, which is 5 micrograms per deciliter of blood by venous sample compared to 15 micrograms per deciliter of blood for other health districts and municipalities. The State Department of Public Health has allocated $1,956,240 to assist New Haven in its efforts to address lead poisoning cases by way of comprehensive epidemiological investigations in children. We support the acceptance of this ARPA voucher and ask the full board support as well. Thank you, Mr. President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstentions, item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. Under Public Safety, favorable, I move item 13A, resolution of the Board of Alders of the City of New Haven authorizing the mayor of the City of New Haven to submit an application to the State of Connecticut Office of Policy and Management in an amount not to exceed $120,000 to support the operations of the New Haven Police Department Crime Gun Intelligence Center, including data tracking and management and LPR cameras for gun violence case investigations, and to accept such funds if offered, and to execute all documents and contracts as necessary.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 29.
Thank you, Madam President. On Tuesday, October 17, 2023, the Public Safety Committee heard from the Police Department on this item. The New Haven Police Department is seeking funding from the Connecticut Office of Policy and Management in the amount of $120,000 to hire contracted workers and purchase equipment to support its crime gun intelligence center. The goal of the project is to continue pursuing and convict gun violent offenders in order to reduce violence and crime, create a safer city. We supported this request favorably. We ask for the full board support. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstentions, item passes. Mr. Rodriguez.
Thank you, Madam President. Continuing on public safety, favorable, I move item 13B, order of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the City of New Haven mayor or controller to enter into a one-year agreement with the Connecticut Violence Intervention Program in the amount of $250,000 to implement peer-like coaching with high-risk youth through the Youth Connect program.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 29.
Thank you, Madam President. October 17, 2023, the Public Safety Committee met and heard from the Youth and Recreation Department on this item. YAR is requesting approval to enter a multi-year contract with Connecticut Violence Intervention Program to continue its work in developing violent prevention professionalism to act as a peer life coach for high-risk youth, referred to the City Youth Connect program. This contract will allow the VPP to serve and additional resources and individuals involved in the Youth Connect program for 1 year with a total cost of $250,000. 2 1-year options to renew means activities will include conducting both productivity and emergency outreach in key neighborhoods and hotspots, peer support and life coaching for assisting Youth Connect clients. Participate in all required violence prevention meetings, activities related to Youth Connect, and track and monitor case plan progression and serve as an advocate for clients. We support this request favorably. We recommend that you do it as well. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstentions, item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. Under miscellaneous, I move item 14, motion to amend a matter previously adopted. Olga Ferreira submitting a motion to amend LM-2020-0517, the land disposition agreement for the property known as 388 Blashley Avenue by amending the expiration from February 7, 2023, unless extended A, by the Board of Alders, or B, by the Executive Director of the Office of Economic Development for a period not to exceed a further 12 months, and with written notice to the Board of Alders to this order will expire or be of no further force and effect 12 months from the date of amendment of this order unless extended A, by the Board of Alders, or B, by the Executive Director of the Office of Economic Development for a period not to exceed a further 12 months and with written notice to the Board of Alders.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. Seeing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. I move to suspend section 24-1-A of the rules of the Board of Alders to conduct further business.
Second.
Item has been moved in second. Discussion, seeing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. I note communication number 14. Under miscellaneous, I move item 15, motion to amend a matter previously adopted from the chair of the Tax Abatement Committee submitting a motion to amend LM-2023-0372, order concerning real property taxes of Connie White on motor vehicle tax accounts 107209 and 107175 to extend the expiration date to February 18, 2024.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion, I call on order for Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. This is just an extension of 30 days for this constituent to be able to pay her taxes in full. And moving the date to February 18, 2024, and we'll be able to get $401 from this constituent. I urge support and that it is mine. Thanks.
Any further discussion? Seeing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. I move to close section 24-1-A of the rules of the Board of Alders to conduct further business.
Second.
Discussion, seeing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Before a motion to adjourn, I would like to take points of order. I call on order for Ward 25.
Thank you, Madam President. I rise to invite colleagues and the public at large to the game. No, not the game between Yale and Harvard. I'm talking about James Hill House High School versus Wilbur-Cross High School. All are invited to the new multi-sport field at Wilbur-Cross to see this annual football classic and all the associated pageantry. I myself look forward to seeing a certain Hill House alum play the drums. Kickoff is at 10:30 on Thursday, November 23rd. While I have the floor, I will announce that the Finance Committee meeting scheduled for tomorrow, Tuesday, November 21st, will be canceled. We will meet at the usual day and time next month. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call on order for Ward 29.
Thank you, Madam President. I just, this is not a knock on anyone, right? So I wouldn't, no one to think I'm not gonna say that first. But I just really wanna just thank you, Madam President, Majority Leader, and all the colleagues that came out to Renee, all the Renee Haywood Memorial Service. City Town Clerk, Michael Smart, like, you do this stuff and you think people forget you. And the way we stood up out there, the way we really, really made our family feel, it touched me because, it could have been a lot of different ways. And I know you put a lot of pressure on yourself, Madam President, of really getting that right. Really going out there, setting up tables, going out there, making sure the food was right. Brian, you better, all the way, you better bring sodas. You better bring something out here. And I just want to give y'all your props, y'all leadership. I just want to really give you your props. Can we give them a round of applause, please? This team, Majority Leader, does things with so much grace. I just wanted to say something. I didn't want it to be missed because it touched me to see my colleagues in that space. So thank y'all for doing what y'all do. I make a motion with.
No.
Okay.
Don't make a motion, because I got some stuff that I need to do. I'm gonna ask Mrs. Bobbitt to please stand for a moment of silence for Rosalind Carter. Thank you. No, sit down yet. I was want you to keep standing, because I want to do another moment of silence for the lives that was lost in New Haven over the weekend. And I want to ask for continuous prayers for the families and for the whole entire city. Thank you. And now, since there are no more points of privilege,
I make a motion to adjourn.
Aye. We are adjourned.
That might be one of these, but not down. Don't do me dirty.